Hi folks, we have breaking news. It's actually great news for responsible gun owners in New Jersey. The state of New Jersey has again revised the training requirements for concealed carry applicants. So this is great news. I'm going to provide a quick summary and then we're going to get into the details a little bit more and who this actually applies to. So you're going to want to keep watching because you might fall in the category where you need this training before the end of the year. So let's get into it. So they've eliminated the one-hand shooting proficiency at the 25-yard line. They've also eliminated any tactical maneuvers as well as weapon retention. That's all been removed. Now you have to show proficiency at the 3, 5, 7, 10, and 15-yard lines. The deadline for this training, if it applies to you, is December 31st, 2023 instead of October. October 1st was the deadline before. Now the state has extended that deadline to December 31st, 2023. They have also removed certain unrelated topics from the use of force for the concealed carry citizen. It was really geared towards a retired police officer permit to carry and that use of force for them. And I discussed this in a prior video where I believe that the state was running out of time, so they just grabbed that RPO, that retired police officer permit to carry, use of force and qualification, and said, you know what? Concealed carry citizens, this applies to you as well, which, as we all know, that was excessive, requiring average everyday citizens who want to carry a gun to protect themselves and their families to actually have to qualify like police officers do. So this is a huge win. I should note that the attorneys representing the Association of New Jersey Rifle and Pistol Clubs filed a lawsuit reopening the case, the Coons and Siegel matter, to add this unnecessary training requirement. This was back in July, folks. So a big thank you to all involved with the Association of New Jersey Rifle and Pistol Clubs and all the attorneys and all the people involved with that, because obviously your efforts were worth it, and this is a huge win. So we're going to get into a little bit more detail about what this training means and if it applies to you. So keep in mind, folks, that everything we're going to talk about in this video does not apply to people carrying under the RPO or LEOSA. So if you're carrying under the Retired Police Officer Permit to Carry in New Jersey or under LEOSA, you still have to qualify according to those standards. This is just for citizens, New Jersey citizens or non-residents of New Jersey applying for a permit to carry in New Jersey, not as a retired law enforcement. So folks, if you go to the New Jersey State Police website, and I'll take you through it here, njsp.org, and you click on firearms information, and then you go scroll down, you'll see there's a choice for forms to download. And if you scroll down, you'll see a section for permit to carry. And there are at least 3 new forms posted on September 17th by the state police. Now, one of them is a memorandum that they put out to all the police departments, and it is also on the website. It's dated, these forms were uploaded to the website on September 17th, but the memorandum is effective September 15th according to the memo that the state police released. And I'm going to read you part of the memo. So this goes, if you're a certified firearms instructor and you qualify people in New Jersey, you need to read these documents. You need to go to the website, check them out, download them, print them out. But basically, this memorandum is to all law enforcement and New Jersey certified firearms instructors. So it tells you that there's a new Civilian Carry Assessment and Range Evaluation, CCARE is the acronym, protocol, which they put out. If you read through the memo, it's only 2 pages long. All certified firearms instructors are now supposed to instruct on the CCARE protocol, or the Civilian Carry Assessment and Range Evaluation protocol. And it explains what that protocol is now. So like I said, they've eliminated a lot of the stuff that police officers have to do. So this live range training now replaces the modified HQC2 qualification that was issued on July 21st, 2023. And this is the required range component. So when you read the statute of the new, what I like to call the anti-carry law signed by Governor Murphy in December of 2022, NJSA 2C584G, paragraph G, talks about a requirement being a live range component. This is that component now. That's what the state of New Jersey, the New Jersey State Police, is saying. This is that requirement. So the next question is, does this apply to you? Everybody's got questions about, I qualified this date, or my instructor did this. Do I have to requalify? Can I wait till I recertify? What's the time limit? So now we're going to talk about whether this applies to you or not. So if you completed firearms training prior to July 1st, 2023, and your permit to carry does not expire till after December 22nd, 2023, then you are required to qualify under this new CCARE protocol or the HQC2 modified protocol that was issued July 21st, 2023. They're also saying that if you received your training prior to this new CCARE protocol, which just came out September 15th, so only a few days ago. So if you receive your training prior to this, you are deemed to have satisfied NJSA 2C58 4G paragraph 2, the training requirements, if and only if the prior course of fire included each of the following. I'm going to read it here so I get it right. A minimum of 50 scored rounds per participant. A minimum passing score of 80% using the FBI Type Q target. At least 10 rounds must be fired from the 15-yard line, the 10-yard line, the 7-yard line, the 5-yard line, and the 3-yard lines each. Or if fewer rounds were fired from these distances, so let's say you didn't do 10, maybe you only did 6 or 7. The remaining rounds must have been fired from a greater distance. If you're not sure, ask your firearms instructor. So maybe, he or she modified the course for you. So if you did some rounds at the 25-yard line, but you did fewer at the, 5 or 3 or 10-yard line, you may still be fine. If your firearms instructor says, yeah, we covered 50 rounds, your course of fire satisfies the requirements, then you're good. Participant must demonstrate safe holstering and unholstering during the shooting course, which must include safely drawing the weapon from a secured holster before firing each of the required distances and reholstering after completing the round. So when you're at the 3-yard line, you have to safely draw, fire those rounds, and then safely reholster. Then you have to do the same at the 5, the 7, and the 15. So there's no more weapon retention, but you have to show that you're safely drawing from a holster and reholstering safely. Participant must demonstrate proficient and safe reloading during the course. So of course, you have to show that you can safely and proficiently reload your gun during the course of fire. They also note here that no substantially similar courses completed after the CCARE protocol is issued, which is September 15th, 2023, will be accepted. They want you to use this one going forward, folks. So from this day forward, you need to use, September 15th, a few days ago, you need to use the CCARE protocol. So again, if you had it say you had it last week prior to the 15th of September, you might be good. Talk to your firearms instructor if you're not sure. Also, you now have until December 31st, 2023 to get this qualification under the new CCARE protocol. So they've extended it from October 1st to December 31st, 2023. So get with your firearms instructor. You have a little bit more time. I'm sure that's going to help a lot of people. Also, folks, I have to mention shooting ranges because this was kind of up in the air. People weren't sure. If you go to the New Jersey State Police website under firearms, they do have a list of ranges that you can reach out to and set up an appointment to qualify under, whether it's RPO or civilian carry. However, there are many ranges in the state of New Jersey that are not on that list for whatever reason. Maybe they just never sent their paperwork to the state police. Maybe they're a newer range. They put something out on their website to address that, and I'm going to read it to you. Any shooting instruction should be conducted by a certified firearms instructor that must provide a copy of their certification to the person they train. Of course, as an instructor, you have to give them a copy of your NRA or PTC, whatever certification you have, so they can submit that with their application. We know this. Certified firearms instructors can advise individuals on the lawful and safe handling and storage of firearms in the state of New Jersey. You can also view the PowerPoint on the state police website or download it and view it at your house or home or whenever you want to. That's on the website as well, but firearms instructors should also touch on that as well during the training. They must also provide in-person New Jersey use of force instructions. So to the firearms instructors out there, you have to do an in-person instruction on the New Jersey use of force. And that new protocol or instruction set is on the website. It's under those new forms posted September 17th of this year. And target training on a firing range to demonstrate proficiency. Of course, you have to be at a firing range to show that you can handle and shoot the gun in a proficient manner. A certified firearms instructor can conduct this training at any shooting range that possesses the capability to achieve these goals to be compliant with the lawful standards of the state of New Jersey. So let me repeat that. A certified firearms instructor can conduct this training at any shooting range that possesses the capability to achieve these goals to be compliant with the lawful standards of the state of New Jersey. I don't want anybody to misunderstand me here. I think this is a huge win for responsible gun owners in New Jersey, but I am a very strong advocate for training, additional training. However, I think it should be a personal choice. It should be based on your experience level and your personal situation. So I've been carrying for almost 30 years. I'm going to require different training than someone who's just started carrying a year ago or 6 months ago. So I think the state's requirements should be very minimal. I think it should be just enough for a firearms instructor to say, yes, you can proficiently handle a gun, you can holster, reholster, you can safely reload, like you're good to go. I think it should be minimal, and then I think it should be up to each individual to choose whether or not you receive additional training, which I always recommend. You can go to our website, marteltraininggroup.com, look at our training partners. Under training, you'll see we have a couple of different training partners available. If you want information on additional training, please seek it out, whether it's through our partner companies, our website, or somewhere else. But I'm a strong advocate for additional training. I just don't think it should be mandated by the state. So again, if you're not sure about any of these requirements, please reach out to your firearms instructor. Ask him or her if it applies to you, if you need to take the training. Going forward, obviously, everybody needs to do it, but you may be good to go till you have to renew again. It does note here that you don't need to retrain for your recertification. You only need to requalify. So every 2 years, you need to go to a range and you need to qualify. You need to do this qualification course, but you don't need a whole new class on safe handling and storage. You don't need a whole new class on this or that. You just need to qualify every 2 years. If you like this video, folks, please hit that like button and share it with anyone you think will benefit from it. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when we release new videos. Also, we do have channel memberships available now. If you click on the join button, you'll see an intro video where I explain what the benefits of being a channel member are. So if you're interested in that, you can click on that join button and just see if that is something that you might want to do. As always, folks, thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe.